Dear Bethesda, I know we just met, and there isn't really much that I know about you other than Fallout and Elder Scrolls, but hopefully this letter reaches you before the chickens come home to roost. I love your work with the recent Wolfenstein 2 game. In fact, I defended the idea of the plot in 2 different episodes of the Scrub Club podcast. The Evil Within was surprisingly a very fun game that you published, and of course, how can I not mention Doom 2016, which is one of probably my favorite game in the entire series. Whether you guys were the developers or the publishers, I enjoyed the work you did outside of Fallout and Elder Scrolls. I wanted to grab Fallout New Vegas, but it just wasn't appealing to me. It's despite all my friends in high school telling me that I should try it. Hell, I was told to grab Persona 4, I was told to grab Dark Souls and Catherine around that time, but other than Catherine, the rest just didn't appeal to me. But that's neither here nor there. Fast forward to this year's E3, when more detail of Fallout 76 was revealed during your conference, including the choice of playing offline or online with others throughout the story. I made it loud and clear that this was going to be the first Fallout game I ever played. Similar to Monster Hunter World being my first Monster Hunter game I ever played, yeah, it was buggy, especially the PC version. Thanks, Capcom! But I still had a good time. So I was ready for 76. I didn't pick up Fallout 4 because of the problems I heard about the game, and even though the game is better now, I still didn't want to take that chance after all. It was many of the gamers and modders in that community that helped patch the game, but despite all of that, I was still ready for 76. That was until everything went to hell. It started off with reviews and what many of my friends had said about it. Bug after bug, the game was just a mess, and many of the people began asking for refunds, rightfully so. Then the news started showing up that you were refusing to give people who bought the game digitally back their money. Now, in case Bethesda, you didn't know about this, to the uninitiated who worked there, except Nintendo, Steam, PSN, Xbox, Uplay, and the current King of the L's, EA, with their Origin service, allows gamers to get their money back with a fixed interval time of 7 to 14 days, depending on what platform you bought your game on. Now, you lied about the collector's edition of the game, where you get some cool things when you pre-order it. So, not only did you lie to the people who pre-ordered the game or bought the collector's edition, but now you're not even going to refund people who are dissatisfied with the final product as a whole? A $60 game, or depending on whether or not you bought the collector's edition, that was buggy, incomplete, and used the same engine coding that was in Skyrim? A game that came out in 2011. Was it pure laziness? Was it something that you guys simply forgot to look over before releasing the game? Because obviously, you know, we have clumsy moments, and we tend to forget things before the final product comes out. Or was it just because you did not give a damn? I'll pick the last one, because at this point, you pulled an EA. You pulled a page that EA would dare to do, which they have, but I'll get at them at another time. Now here we are. You are now facing a lawsuit, not for loot boxes, not for microtransactions, but because you straight up lied. Of all people, I didn't believe that you would go this low to make a buck. Many people believed in you, including me, that you were the last hope. You were the hope that the gaming industry can look at and see that they must change what they're doing. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance into the gaming industry, not cast into a dark void that it's been in for so long.
You were the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy this thing, not join them. bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Thanks, EA Mobile Gaming, by the way. Of course, that was just a dream. Make-believe. Something that you tell your kids in order to make them feel better at night. Like telling them that the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, doesn't exist. Or that their dad's coming home soon. Although I may not be around you often, the fact that my friends are warning me to be on my toes around you, especially when it comes to your upcoming project like Starfield, it made me lose whatever respect I had for you. My message, actually, my advice to you is this. Stop using the same game engine that you've used for the other Fallout games and the other Elder Scrolls games, including Skyrim, and start working on a new gaming engine. Now, if you can't, it's understandable. It's hard making a new engine from scratch, because the last thing we need you to do is use the Unity engine. Hi, Umbrella Corp. But if you can, and you have the money, clearly, from all the people who bought every single copy of Skyrim that's known to man, all those copies of Skyrim from every single platform that people have bought them on, clearly, you've made enough dough on that. You can make a new engine. I mean, look at Konami. I mean, granted, Konami, I'm going to get to them. I will get to them sooner rather than later. But that Fox engine is it's pretty dope. I'm just saying. It's pretty damn good. Lastly, don't lie to your fans. You don't just make a promise such as a collector's edition and give people something completely different that the product you guaranteed them, and literally tell your fans you're not going to do anything about it. These are the considerations that I hope you are thinking about right now on your way to a lawsuit that you rightfully deserve. And hopefully, the most diehard of your loyal fans will understand that they are affected by this too, and not attempt to defend your actions. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. I'll be watching you. Until then, Godspeed.
Hey there, enjoyed the video? If you did, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to hit the bell icon because YouTube's algorithm is still a straight dumpster fire. Now, if you want more information or any more updates on my new videos that are going to be coming out, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheReckless_Fox. And you can follow me on Twitch.tv/RecklessFox, where I do all my live playthroughs and live reviews of television and movies with the rest of my friends. Speaking of which, if you want some more content, you want to scratch that itch and, fill that void and when I'm not doing any new videos, you can follow SoundCloud.com/ScrubClubGaming. That's SoundCloud.com/ScrubClubGaming, where episodes of the Scrub Club podcast are now up, as well as new episodes of the Scrub Lounge. Till then, keep on working things $20 or less. Peace!